kind of also treat it like a Easter egg. You guys has anyone done Easter eggs where you draw on the egg with a crayon and then the die doesn't work there? So this is exactly the same way. It's kind of neat. And it works that way with a couple different kinds of paints. So I thought it would be fun to decorate whatever you like. It can be something that's seasonal, but it also could be your name or, you know, anything that you like. Maybe you love cats or hearts or whatever it is. Sometimes I love, when I don't know what to do, I draw like a tree because those always look really neat in watercolor. And then you can use, like whatever colors you like for the watercolors. Sometimes they're really beautiful just doing one solid color. Like imagine doing a heart and then the rest of the page could just be red. And that really stands out. But also you can just have fun with colors and playing.
Natalia, do you know what you want to draw?
I don't know.
That's okay.
I'm trying to open my paint.
That's a good idea. Brooke, would this work if you just had like colored pencils, or do you need crayons specifically?
So there's a couple different ways you can do it. If you say lost your your crayon, you could also use glue.
Oh.
Because glue actually resists paint. You would just have to like let that part dry.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do this at home and you didn't have a white crayon, I mean, you could do any kind of crayon, but it is nice to have white because it doesn't interact with the actual painting. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh man, that was recorded that I just dropped my phone. Yeah, it was kind of weird not seeing you guys last week. It felt like a really long time.
It felt weird.
Yeah, it was like, it's Monday though. I'm just looking because my little crayon ran away. But I have a backup.
Michael, do you have your supplies? Yeah. Okay. Do you know what you're gonna draw or paint? No.
A whole series of things.
Yeah.
I like making note cards. If you guys are ever thinking, what should I do? I think sometimes making a note card is nice because you never know when you're going to need to send a birthday card to someone or a thank you note, or you just want to say hi to a friend that you don't see, you know? So yeah, to answer your question, Emma, colored pencils would not work, but glue would work. Any kind of glue would work, and like rubber cement works really fast because it dries really quickly, which is nice. If you want, you can draw it out first, but you will see like the pencil line.
Okay, thanks. You guys both have crayons? I think they were in the kit that was delivered to you.
They were.
Yeah, Michael, what's up?
So say like if we don't have the paints and wants to use an alternative way, do you think that would be?
And you mean instead of using the paint, was there something else you could use to color?
I'm just saying if I didn't have the paint with me. Or...
So do you mean if you didn't have paint? You could do a lot of really creative things. Like if you had Kool-Aid and water, you could do that. If you had tea, a lot of people actually who watercolor a lot, some of them only paint with things that are natural, like beets. You know, they'll make a red with beet juice, or they'll make like a
Mhm.
tan or a brown with like a tea. And teas come in all sorts of colors. So people actually will do like natural dyes, which is kind of interesting.
Mhm.
I don't do that, but it could be fun to try sometime. So I'm gonna draw, I think I'm gonna try and do a happy birthday card. Because you just never know when you're gonna need one of those.
Can we start now?
Yeah. So you're gonna use your crayon, and I'll turn my camera around so you can see me drawing. That is. And so I'm
Oh, what am I gonna make?
I'm gonna try it with another color too. I'm gonna show you. So it'll be right on here so you can see how it looks. I'm gonna use a couple colors just in case.
We can use different color crayons, right? Or does that have to be white?
It's totally up to you. So, I mean, the white is nice if you just want it to pop out at you and you know, you're just doing maybe one color in the background. I might even just do a card that says hi. But the cool part is the watercolor resist. It actually would work with acrylic paint. It doesn't work as well, but it does work. Paint at home too, that would be fine.
Did you draw?
Did everyone have a nice vacation week?
I did. Sort of.
What's something fun that you did?
Stayed at home.
Yeah, anytime since Brooke's seen you last.
Yeah, I feel like it's been so long.
Well, I've been at home helping my gram.
Oh, that's nice.
Gonna be her birthday in a couple weeks.
It's gonna be her birthday?
On the 26th of March, yes.
Oh, this is perfect. You can make her a card right now.
Yeah.
86.
86. Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot of birthdays lately. I've noticed a lot of winter babies.
I'm a summer baby.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. When's your birthday?
Tuesday on June 8th.
Whoa, I just broke my crayon.
Nice job.
Natalia, when's your birthday?
October.
Oh,
Oh. What about you, Emma?
mine's in December.
Oh, yeah, winter baby.
You're listening.
When's yours,
I-
Brooke?
I just had mine.
Oh,
So I'm February 22nd.
oh, happy birthday, belated birthday.
Thanks. So I'm just gonna add a little watercolor. So a little watercolor. I'm gonna zoom right in. I like to kind of fill my little palette because it kind of wakes up your paint. Depending on if you haven't painted in a while, you know, sometimes it needs more water in there. So I just play with it for a minute. And now the part about using the white crayon is like nobody knows the message until after, or, you know, that's when it's revealed. But right here, it's pretty neat because you actually can see it resisting right there.
Mm.
And so it'll dry and actually not stick to where the crayon is. If you were at home and you didn't have crayons, but you had other art supplies, you could use oil pastels. Trying to think of other things in case somebody wanted to do this and they didn't have art supplies. But any kind of paint or dye, like you could have used like food dye and water, and you could dye the paper.
I'm starting to paint now.
Oh, cool. And the nice part is you've got more than one piece of paper, so you can try it and learn it and then see what you really want to do with it too. But I love how it beads up. It's kind of fun to watch. You know, that paint just beads right up on the crayon.
Mm.
And it's just kind of fun to do something different time of year. Like I always associate this with Easter eggs, but it's nice to learn a skill and then be able to use it for other things.
Michael, have you ever tried this on an Easter egg?
Nope.
No.
No? Oh, it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you decorate eggs still or ever, but it's kind of neat because when you use the white crayon on the egg, you know, nobody knows what it's going to be until after. So sometimes people grab the wrong egg, and I always used to like be like, oh, that's mine, because no one knew what I wrote until after. We do a star or whatever. But you can do designs with this, and then if you wanted to, you could do layers of resist. So if you wanted to, I made a star here and some lightning bolts, but I could actually go back now and do more with the crayon and paint another color over it if I wanted to add some more, but I wanted the red in there too. So I'm gonna try another color just because.
I'm using a white crayon.
Oh, good. Okay. I can't wait to see yours.
Let me finish this part and then I'll show it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Crayons don't last a long time in my house because my dog eats them.
Oh no.
So I have to hide them. And I can't blame her for this one. I don't know, but it did go missing. So that is why I'm using different colors, because my dog eats the crayons that don't have plastic on it. Are you trying it too, Emma?
I'm doing some watercolor. Yeah, I don't have a crayon, but
That's okay.
just painting. Yeah, I thought I would join you guys since it's a small crew today.
Oh, fun. Oh, you could also use. You could
What,
also
Michael?
use lipstick.
Is it this skeleton crew?
It's a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the most fun. You never know.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to get to talk to you guys more closely. Sometimes it's hard when we have so many people.
Oh, hey Emma, I have something to tell you because I completely forgot to brought this up with Laura earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Remember my Walmart job?
And it's fun to do just different designs. You could plan something where, you know, maybe I want to, right here, I'm gonna make my explanation point a little different, right? Because I want to just show you some cool things.
This is what my thing look like.
Oh, I want to see. Oh, cool.
It's just the
Ooh,
grass
very
part.
Oh,
I
I
like
love
it.
landscapes. That's fun.
Something I'm gonna try something a bit different.
You are. Natalia, mine looks a lot like yours.
Yeah.
I drew some grass also.
I like mixing the colors. Like if you guys just like to paint and you don't want to use the crayon technique, that's more just to show you, but I love mixing colors. So the blue on top of the pink is kind of turning out to be like purple.
Ooh.
So you can totally have fun with watercolor and change your whole entire color scheme and go over colors that you've already painted, which I think is really neat. So you can change your mind part ways, I guess what I mean to say.
Natalia, have you mixed colors before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna do any of that tonight?
I don't know yet. Let's see if I will.
I look forward to it.
And watercolors get more interesting the more layers you do. So you can do a layer of your grass, and if you wanted to, you could always go back and add like more green, even if it's the same color, or maybe yellow or something on top of it. And what happens is they just look more, I guess, textured. So it just looks a little bit more realistic. Or 3D, you know, it pops right out of the page. I hear it's going to be super windy where we are. I don't know about you guys, but we're supposed to get big winds tomorrow,
Oh.
and they're starting right now.
Oh, can you hear it at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, Emma, I've been sending you the weather.
I know. Yeah, I know you have. Can you hear the wind right now, Michael?
Yep, I can feel it.
You can hear it.
I feel it.
Yeah, it was really nice out this morning, but then it dipped down again when it was going to get windy.
I am ready for spring.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me, but
So this is
Cool.
just my colors mixing. So I don't know if you can tell though, at the top there's like a violet and then it turns to blue because I used more pigment, more paint.
Ooh.
Yeah, so nothing like crazy detailed, but just playing with color. And I'm gonna flip mine over, I think, and try something on the back.
Michael, are you painting?
let's just say my little experiments have not gone successful yet.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about them? You don't have to. Well, we could try to troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Did you say troubleshoot?
I did say
Yeah.
troubleshoot.
Oh. Yeah, Emma, you're almost technically met my grandma at one time.
Yeah, one time.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what to paint, that's kind of like what I was doing before. I was like, gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna paint. So I was gonna give you another idea too, because there's so many things you can do with watercolor. I'm gonna show you. Yesterday, I actually made a watercolor just with like circles, I just made 26 circles and I waited for them to dry. So this obviously isn't, but I made 26 circles of different colors because I didn't want to really think about what I was painting, and I just enjoy mixing colors. And then afterwards I took a pen and I did the alphabet on it with a pen. So sometimes it's fun to do mixed media. You could take a marker, you could take a pen, a pencil, and you just have to wait a little bit because watercolor usually will dry within 5-10 minutes, depending on how much water you used. So I don't know if you can see, but it's almost dry. And if we had a fan on, it would be totally dry. But there's no pressure to actually paint something in watercolor. Sometimes it could just be the background of something you're doing. I think it's really relaxing. Kind of just allows your mind to not think so hard. So just letting it dry for a minute.
I love that idea of mixing medias.
Yeah, I mean, you could even use a crayon or acrylic or whatever you have. You can even trace it out if you're someone who's nervous that you don't want to mess it up. But like right here, I think I'm going to use a pencil and maybe I'm going
Oh,
to draw a
smart.
tree.
Using a pencil.
Yeah, so like you could do anything. But you'd have the watercolor background, which is kind of fun.
I'm just making Easter eggs.
Oh, cool.
All different colors.
I like Easter eggs, the ones that are covered in chocolate. I think Cadbury makes them.
You guys are making me hungry.
Doesn't make me hungry.
I already had the monster size some gym earlier, so
Yeah, nice. So I just figured I'd show you some different things you could do. I'm just gonna take some green.
I'm having fun.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
I'm just gonna pounce my brush because I don't want to put every individual leaf on, but I want to give the idea that I'm putting all the leaves on. And so this is a fun way to layer watercolor, where you draw a little bit of the tree and then you can just tap your brush. See, I'm not painting leaves. I'm just tapping my brush. Just like this. That's why I love watercolor. It's just so relaxing. Like all I'm doing is pouncing my brush up and down, but it'll look neat afterwards. It always does. And if it doesn't, then we had fun.
You're using your black Sharpie and pink Sharpie, Michael?
Oh, cool.
I can't wait to see what everyone's looks like.
I'm gonna let mine dry first and then I'll show it to you.
That's a good
Okay.
idea.
hey,
Because I don't want the water
Emma.
thing to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Emma, do you want some coffee because you sound a bit tired?
I sound tired. It has been a long day. Somehow woke up at 3 a.m.
Oh man,
I know.
I couldn't fall asleep last night.
Ugh.
They say that like when the moon is super big, sometimes your body thinks it's like still daylight.
That's interesting.
We had like We had like a big moon the last couple of nights. I don't know. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, the moon
'Cause
was
it's so bright.
huge.
Yeah, I think it's called the hunter's moon or the spring moon.
Oh.
It was huge. It was yellow. It was crazy big. Did you guys see it?
You saw it, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I saw it driving home one of the days. Maybe it was Friday. I couldn't believe it. It was so yellow. Yeah, like that's just two colors of green that I just kind of bounced up and down. So we don't have to worry about being able to paint anything really at all. Then if you want, you can make it into a paint by number and just fill in, or you don't have to. You know, you could leave it the way it is. I think I'm going to, because I like to mix media. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Mm. Does anybody like to sketch or paint or draw ever if you're feeling like you don't know what to do someday?
Natalia, do you like to draw ever or paint on your free time?
I had all my free time, not really.
Uh-huh.
No?
I've been really into collaging lately.
Oh, that's
fun.
good.
Collage is fun. Do you use
Oh
magazines?
yeah, on my free time, sometimes I cook a little bit.
Oh, that's fun.
Do you have a favorite thing to cook or a favorite, like, is it sweet or salty? I guess that's baking, huh?
Comfort food.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, send some my way.
Mm.
That sounds good.
Natalia, is someone in your family a cook?
Uh,
No, your kitchen looks like industrial, like fancy.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It gets better with more color. It's beautiful.
That's so
Oh,
pretty.
I love it. I love the bright
Yeah.
colors that some people paint with two. They have two jars of water. So one
Oh.
is to like clean their brush, and the other jar of water is to actually, make sure that you're adding clean water to your paints. So
Oh,
if
okay.
your paints get muddy,
So,
yeah, if your paints get muddy, then like you should have like a second jar of water to just add to your paint palette.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that. It's hard to remember, but I'm gonna try and start doing that.
I will remember that next time.
Yeah.
can I?
So
So at least
if you
can I
get
tell?
into it,
So can I at least tell you, YouTube what my dad finally said? I know I typed it, but
Yeah, tell us and then we're gonna wrap up, okay?
Okay.
he was like this over the phone. Michael, my son, yeah. You said
Show us.
wow,
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
pretty.
Yeah. That's just like a fence between the eggs.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, Michael, hold yours up too. Let's see the final
Oh, I
product.
like that.
You could actually use a ruler to make the fans and then make the eggs next to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.